So this diet I'm about to tell you about, it's best for burning fat, that's its main benefit, and it's fasting, that's the diet, which pretty much is you don't eat for a portion of the day, and then you've got a window where you can eat, your eating window, instead of eating just throughout the day, which is just, it's unnatural for humans. I'll get into that in a minute. So the benefits of this diet is it burns fat, because whilst you're not eating, you're fasting, your body is burning the fat away pretty much, and also because you're only eating in a certain window, you're going to most likely start eating less calories, which burns more fat. I've got my notes here. Also, it improves your focus and concentration when you're fasted, because you don't have your body trying to digest loads of carbs and stuff like that, so you've got no brain fog pretty much. And you can test this by, before you've eaten anything, read a book, see how long you can read it without getting any thoughts in your head, see how well you can read it, and then eat some carbs, eat like even just a breakfast bar or some cereal or something like that, some bread, and then try and read the book again, and you'll see your brain is just full of thoughts, you can't concentrate, you can't even read a sentence without stopping. You read a sentence and you've forgotten what you just said. So that's a thing you can do to test that out. What else have we got? Fasting is more natural for humans, so it's better for humans, because back from our ancestors, all the cavemen and stuff, that's what they used to do, because they went out hunting for food. They didn't just have whatever they want, they had to go out and hunt for the food, and sometimes they couldn't find anything for hours, days, weeks, and that's just what they did. It weren't their choice, it's just what they had to do. So they weren't eating round the clock, they were eating just small portions and small slots during the day. And most likely the person you look up to, the successful entrepreneurs, for example, like Andrew Tate, Hamza, they all do this diet because it increases productivity because of the brain fog and the mental clarity you get, so you can sit down and work for longer with this diet, and it just improves all aspects of your life pretty much. And you might be worrying about losing muscle doing this, and you don't lose muscle if you just got to make sure when you do eat, finally, you don't eat like a salad or something and that's it. You've got to actually eat a meal, a proper meal. And obviously try and get a lot of protein in that meal. Have a protein shake too if you want. Just don't eat tiny portions. Try and get at least 1,000 calories in that meal, or in that eating window. Now, there's two types of fasting. There's intermittent fasting, which I'd recommend you start on. It's where you fast for 16 hours and then you eat for 8. So, for example, your eating window can be 12 o'clock in the afternoon till 8 at night, and then past 8 o'clock you don't eat until the next day at 12. That's the easier version, so I think you should start on that if you've never done this before. And the one that I do, it's more like an intense one. It's called 1 meal a day, OMAD, which pretty much you have 1 meal a day. You have 1 hour fasting, 1 hour eating window, so you're fasting for 23 hours, and then you've got 1 hour window to eat, and this obviously helps burn more fat, but if you've never done this before, then I wouldn't recommend starting on that, because it can be quite difficult. And that's pretty much it. Just try, even if you're doing like a 10-hour fast, work it up to 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, and just see how it works for you. Now, if you want more self-improvement tips, one thing I especially want to add is when you break your fast, don't break it with a massive meal like a massive bowl of pasta or something. Try and break it with something that your body will be able to digest easier, like a banana or something, because your body's just going to struggle digesting a big meal after it's not eaten for ages. So try that, even just a yogurt or something like that, and yeah,